Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. This channel is for education and technology. So in this channel, we investigate the what, why, how of ancient Chinese culture, which include the ancient traditional Chinese martial arts culture and ancient Wing Chun culture. And we base on historical evidence and scientific verifications. Now, yesterday I have shared that it doesn't make any sense to use a demo video clip of 1930s somewhere in China and to make a very general and broad claim that that is the evidence Kungfu already watered down and not really practical in the 1930s. And even though I share the evidence, somebody still asks me, well, can you show us the clip of videos of your evidence? Well, you know, those type of argument is trying to twisting facts for their own argument. And often this type of stuff happened today, twisting facts to fit their argument. So disregard of it is the anti-Chinese martial art culture people or some grandmaster who claim that they are the grandmaster of Chinese martial art, do that, twisting facts to fit their self-benefits or agenda. And we know that those type of stuff end up is going to screw the Chinese culture because it's all this twisted mentality and twisted logic. So today I'd like to share with you. We need to have evidence. We need to know who, what, why, how. Who, what, why, how. Not only even what, why, how. When we get into try to make some claim or any claim in traditional Chinese martial arts. So yesterday I brought up Choi Lei Fat. And also I brought up Ngo Zhou Kun. Okay? Now, let's go back look at it again in more details. Okay? So why do I know about this, like the Choi Lei Fat 1930s history? Well, this is in public domain. This is Grandmaster Cui Jiong. However, I go to Fat San. Okay? I met Grandmaster Chan Ganfai of Choi Lei Fat. Okay, so who is Grandmaster Chan Ganfai? Well, first of all, he is the chief instructor of Venezuela Army Force before he went back to China. Okay? So, on the other hand, he is a student of Grandmaster Cui Guangyan. And Grandmaster Cui Guangyan is the son of Grandmaster Cui Jiong. Okay? So I was with him in Fatsan. And this is Grandmaster Cham Gan Fai with his grand student. And his grand student always participate in today's match, the match or competition. So, you want video? I give you all the photo and everybody there. See, when we speak of something, we must not twist it. Evidence just to fit one's own benefit. Like yesterday, people say, well, why don't you show a clip in 1930s? Are you kidding? In the southern, when Choi Lei-Fat is fighting the Japanese army in 1930s, when Grandmaster Cui Jiong is fighting the Japanese invasion. You know how poor is China at that time? Can anybody afford to get an iPhone over there and take picture or take video clip? So, as in this Chai Lei-Fat case, we know who, what, why, how, when. Every details. Not just showing a clip who we don't even know what is going on. That is called research. If you want to research on something in Chinese martial art, do it properly. If you don't do it properly and have no data, please don't talk about it. Don't play expert, okay? See, in today's world, we care for everybody's culture. There is no right for anyone to screw any culture, be it the Chinese culture, the Jew culture, the German culture, the Japanese culture, the Mexican culture. Nobody have right to touch those stuff and distorted it intentionally for their own agenda. So if one don't know about it, better shut up, right? Why mess around with other people's culture? Mind your own business, okay? See, as a human, we need to help people to protect their culture, to grow their culture. In fact, there's the teaching of Chinese. There's the Confucian teaching. It's called 信灭国即绝世. If you see somebody's country is become weak, you help them. If you see somebody's culture is almost go extinct, you help them. You don't go there and purposely trying to do a cultural evolutions. Okay? It is about human. And one don't argue just taking any clip to say that, well, this is the truth of Chinese history. If you work in Silicon Valley, even when you take data on those chips, you better know where to take the data, what kind of data you take. Not just simply take data as you like and then just go fit into whatever analysis, whatever garbage in, whatever garbage out, okay? So that's what I say. If one wants to do research, do it properly and with a good brain, okay? As for Ngozo, same thing. One needs to really read the document. This is the Bible of Ngozo. And over here, is written that at that time, early 1800, they compile, they make simple things so that they can teach in school, high school type of school. And of course, there are advanced stuff here. So if you go to any school, you take a clip, and then you say, this is ngocho. What the heck are you talking about? Do you know what is going on? So as yesterday, I mentioned that, like Grandmaster Tang Ka Hong, who brought the art to Philippines, and here black and white is said that the ngocho is based on the breathing, momentum, strength. And here it shows the uniqueness of ngocho strength, which is the gokilat. One need to train for 6 months or 8 months before one can start to practice sets. One need to know what is going on. And as this book, this is from Mark Wiley, okay, who is the student of Alexander Ko. Sifu Mark Wiley or Grandmaster Wiley is the student of Grandmaster Alexander Ko. This is the Bible of ngocho. So all this data, you want to talk about 1930s? Sure, there are watered down stuff in China. I never say that the Chinese martial art is perfect in 1930s. In fact, I'm the one who brought out in the northern side. This is in the southern side of the China. In the northern side, Dr. Ma Li Tang, who is the student of Du Xingwu. Du Xingwu is the bodyguard of the father of China, modern China, Sun Yat-sen. He wanted to start reform because he said that many things get into this magic chi, all sorts of crazy stuff. It looked like in the state play, okay, like opera, state play, those kind of stuff. So we know by the 3 data points from the north, from the south, 3 data points, we know what is going on, okay? That is called research. Not take any clip. Who the world know who play in the clip and what is that clip there? And if you look at the clip say demonstrations, group demonstrations. Is that a special force training with the Chinese Kungfu, or it is the in-depth advanced training, or it's just something teach to school or public school or high school today type of stuff? That's why I say that if one want to learn Kung Fu, need to have a brain there, okay? And of course, there are many people who have their agenda. It's not that they don't have brain, but they have their agenda. The agenda is to distort what is the reality, what is the truth, twisting the thing for them to make money, make fame, or make anything. Well, they can do anything with anybody, but not in my group and not in this channel. In this channel, we go for the truth in the history. This is a cultural channel. This is not a martial arts school channel. And even yesterday, there a ridiculous comment there. asking me, can you prove that anybody is better fighter, any Chinese martial artist is better fighter than Jack Ramsey of the boxing? And this is from a Wing Chun guy. And for me, my reply to him public today is, why don't you go, don't practice and don't teach Wing Chun, okay? Go practice Western boxing because you don't like traditional Chinese martial art anyway. Why do you practice that? Why do you still teach it? You make money, right? See, it is ridiculous already. And that's why I said, this is an educations and technology channel. We investigate the what, why, how, and who, what happened. We present it as it is. If this is good, we say yes. If it's not, if you have the strength, it's a weakness, we present it as it is. This is not about martial arts school. Why don't you get somebody, show me somebody in traditional Chinese martial art is better fighter than Jack Ramsey. Okay, those are called off topic. So this is what I like to share with you. If you want to do research, do it properly. If you want to do some claim or anything, do it properly. Okay, twisting thing, evidence, or one do not have evidence and say something. If that's your own business, there's your problem. However, when you get to culture, you have millions of people, hundred thousands of people involved. You don't have right to do that. Are you going to tell me that the 1930s Chile fight is what you said, not practical? Are you going to tell me that Ngocho is not practical? Are you going to tell me that when China is really poor, oh, show me a film, a movie, a video clip to prove that you're right? Well, first you share with me, you need to present what do you got in that data, that sample. Is that a sample which is valid? Like in engineering, is that sample valid or is the sample is not valid? And here, in this channel, as what I said, this is from Fujian, this is from Canton, southern China, and in the northern China, you have Grandmaster Ma Li Tang, which is the student of Dr. Sun Yat-sen's bodyguard. That's what we see in 1930. Of course, we know that there are problems, but you don't take the entire thing down. You don't take the entire Chinese culture down because of your own whatever reason. So this is to share with you, okay? It got nothing to do with who is the best fighter or anything. It got to do with, as a human being, we don't twist other people's culture. We help other people. Because we are all human. The world today is a village. We all live together. There's no room for those kind of stuff, okay?